Hello students, welcome everyone. Good afternoon students. Hello everyone. Student, just before starting today's lecture, let me know quickly in the chat box. My voice is clear? Screen is visible or not? Just let me know quickly in the chat box so that I can start with today's lecture. Everyone, quickly let me know. Good afternoon, Ananthan. Good afternoon. Just let me know quickly in the chat box. Everything is clear? Right? Okay. So shall we start with today's lecture, everyone? Okay, students. So student, in the last class, we were discussing about the angles between the two straight lines, right? And I gave you some homework problem in the last class also. Did anyone solve any questions from the last class homework problem? Anyone? Okay. So before solving the last class homework problem, so in today's class, what we are going to do is we are going to look into the position of a point with respect to line, perpendicular distance of a point from line, okay, distance between two parallel line, and then we will see the area of parallelogram, and finally condition of concurrency. So this will be the topics that we were going to cover today. Okay, so this is the question I gave you, and I told you that this question is important question. The question is saying that find the coordinate of circumcenter and orthocenter of a triangle formed by the line. So there is a triangle that is formed using these lines, so we have to find the orthocenter and circumcenter of the triangle. So some people might be thinking, sir, we can apply the formula of the circumcenter, orthocenter, but the problem is how you will find the angle. Okay. So see, there is a one way of finding the orthocenter, circumcenter. So I will always use this method also. Okay. So everybody please understand. So let's say this is a line x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. This line is 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. And this line is 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0, right? So now first calculate the coordinate of A, B and C. Okay. So for A, we have to solve 2x plus this line L1. Let's call this L2 and L3, right? So for A, क्या करो 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 and 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Solve these two lines. What you will get? 3y plus 4 is equal to 0. Y कितना आ गया? Minus 4 by 3. Y is minus 4 by 3. So put this in this line. Here put this. So 2x minus 4 by 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x plus 5 by 3 is equal to 0. What is x? Minus 5 by 6. So A के क्या coordinates आ गए? Coordinates of A is minus 5 by 6. Clear? Similarly, solve B and C like this. Now for B, solve L2, solve L2 and L3, right? तो कैसे solve करेंगे? Subtract कर दो. So you will get x, sorry, so 2x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0 and 2x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. So what you are getting? You are getting 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Y is minus 5 by 2. Y is minus 5 by 2. It implies x कितना आ गया? Put this y in this equation. So minus 5 by 2 plus 1 minus 3 by 2. X is 3 by 2. तो b के क्या कोऑर्डिनेट आ गए? 3 by 2 comma minus 5 by 2. Clear? So we are just finding the coordinate of A, B and C. Okay. Chalo. Now find the coordinate of C. Solve L2 and L3. Sorry. Solve L2 and L3 for coordinate of C. So what is L2? 2x plus y plus 3 equal to 0. 2x plus y plus 3 is equal to 0. What is L3? X plus y plus 1 equal to 0. X plus y plus 1 equal to 0. So solve कर लो. X plus 2 is equal to 0. X कितना आ गया? Minus 2. If x is minus 2, y कितना आ गया? 1. So minus 2 comma 1. What is the coordinate of C? Minus 2 comma 1. Clear students? So far what we did, so the question said the find the triangle की side along the line is given along the side of triangle. तो उनसे अपन ने पहले ट्रायंगल के तीनों कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड कर लिए, ए बी सी. वी हैव जस्ट फाइंड द वर्टिसेस ऑफ ट्रायंगल. ओके, सो नाउ व्हाट यू डू, नाउ फॉर द ऑर्थो सेंटर स्टूडेंट, नाउ फॉर द ऑर्थो सेंटर. ऑर्थो सेंटर के लिए क्या करोगे, देखो ट्रायंगल बनाओ, दिस ट्रायंगल ए बी सी. व्हाट इज ए? -5. व्हाट इज ए? -5/6, 4 minus 4/3. -5/6, -4/3. What is B? 3/2, -5/2. 3/2, -5/2. What is C? -2, 1. Clear? Okay. And what is this line? X plus y is equal to x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. Right? So देखो, for ortho center, what you will do now? +1 equal to 0. Now everybody knows this. ऑर्थो सेंटर के लिए सबसे पहले परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉप करेंगे, राइट? एंड दिस लाइन परपेंडिकुलर ऑन AC and perpendicular on BC, these two perpendicular will intersect at H only. Yes or no? At ortho center only. So what you do, let's call this point D and let's call this point E. So now find the equation of AD. Now find the equation of AD. How you will find the equation of AD, students? Tell me what is the slope. First of all, what is the slope of BC? Slope of BC is -1, right? And AD and BC is perpendicular, so it implies slope of AD कितना आ गया? 1. So equation क्या आ गया? Point पता है, slope पता है, equation we can write y minus y1 is equal to slope x minus x1. So what is this? Y is equal to x 5/6 minus 4/3. So 5/6 minus 8/6 कितना आ गया? Y is equal to x minus 1/2. क्लियर? Y is equal to x minus 1/2. ये क्या है? इक्वेशन ऑफ AD. क्लियर? Any doubt so far? Okay. So now tell me what is the slope of AC. What is the AC line? 2x plus y plus 3 equal to 0. तो slope of AC यहाँ से कितना आ गया? -2, right? Slope of AC is -2. So similarly, if you have to find what is the slope of BE, BE is a line which is perpendicular to AC. So it means m1 m2 -1. So slope of BE कितना आ गया? 1/2, right? Clear? Is this clear so far, students? Tell me. Okay. If it is clear, so now you can find the equation of BE. What is equation of BE? Equation of BE is y minus y1 is equal to slope x minus x1. So what is y is equal to x/2 minus 3/4 minus 5/2. So ये कितना आ गया? Y is equal to x/2 then 10 minus 13/4. This is the equation of BE. So now how you will get the ortho center? Point of ortho center is the point of intersection of AD and BE, right? So ortho center is point of intersection of AD and BE. Is this clear, students? Quickly let me know, students. Is this clear? Right? Okay. So if it is clear, then now solve this equation. Let's call this equation 1 and let's call this equation 2. तो solve करो. Y equal to y. तो कैसे आएगा? x minus half is equal to x/2 minus 13/4. x/2 minus 13/4. यहां से कितना आ गया? x/2 is equal to 1/2 minus 13/4. x/2 कितना आ गया? x/2 is nothing but minus 11/4. So x कितना आ गया? minus 11/2. X is how much? Minus 11/2. So this is the x coordinate of your ortho center. So now put in any of the equation to get the y coordinate. So now put x is equal to minus 11 by 2 in equation 1. In equation 1, what is equation 1? Y equal to x minus half. तो y is equal to x minus half. तो y कितना आ गया? -6. तो ऑर्थो सेंटर निकल के आ गया. ऑर्थो सेंटर कितना आ गया? ऑर्थो सेंटर इज -11 by 2, -6. Is this clear, students? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? तो हमेशा ऑर्थो सेंटर अपन ऐसे ही निकालेंगे. ओके, every time we will do this procedure, we will follow this procedure if the lines of the triangle is given. Okay, if the line of the triangle is given, then find how we are finding the ortho center. We'll use this procedure. तो पहले आप कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड कर लो, ट्रायंगल के तीनों कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड कर लो. आफ्टर दैट ortho center is nothing but the point of intersection of altitude of triangle. So it means point of intersection of AD and BE. So A कोऑर्डिनेट पता है तो पॉइंट पता है, बस we need the slope of AD. Slope of AD कैसा आएगा? AD and BC are perpendicular, so it means m1 m2 -1. So from there you can get the slope of AD. Similarly for BE. So 2 equation आ गई, solve कर लो, you will get the ortho center. Clear? चलो ortho center आ गया, right? So now circumcenter. Can anybody tell me in the chat box how you will find the circumcenter? It's very easy. If you are following my notes, then it's very easy. देखो, you now have the 3 coordinates of triangle, right? So now what you do? Find the centroid. Find the centroid. Now orthocenter, which is H. Now find the centroid. सेंट्रॉइड निकालो पहले. सेंट्रॉइड कितना आ गया? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. So minus 5 by 6 plus 3 by 2 minus 2 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So minus 4 by 3 minus 5 by 2 minus 4 by 3 minus 5 by 2 plus 1 by 3. So this is your ortho center. इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर लो. कितना आ गया? ये लिखा है 6 into 3 तो है नीचे. ये कितना लिखा है? -5 plus 3 9 minus 12 comma now 3 and 6 6 into 3. So what is this? 2 minus 8. What is this? 3 minus 15 plus 6. So this is your centroid. Centroid is nothing but -17 plus 9, which is -8. -8 upon 18. -8 upon 18. So -4 by 9. Right? So -4 by 9. Clear so far? Is this clear, students? Okay. So what is centroid? -4 by 9 comma. What is this? +1 by 3. So centroid आ गया -4 by 9 comma. What is this? This is nothing but, इसको solve कर लो थोड़ा. What is this? -8 minus 15 minus 8 minus 15 plus 6 upon 6 18. So how much is this coming? -2 minus 17 upon 18 minus 15 upon 18, right? Minus 15 upon 18. Okay, just give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. किसी ने सॉल्व किया क्या? +1 by 3. तो ये कितना आ रहा है? Everyone, what is your centroid coming? Anybody solve this? 18 minus 8 minus 15 minus 8 minus 15 plus 6. So centroid is nothing but -4 by 9 comma minus 17 upon 18. So centroid पता लग गया. Centroid now we know. Orthocenter we know. तो centroid कैसे निकालोगे? Yes, yes, absolutely. So you know that your orthocenter, centroid and circumcenter are collinear for any triangle, and centroid divides in the ratio 2:1. Right? Orthocenter कितना है? Orthocenter is -11 by 2 comma -6. What is centroid? -4 by 9 comma minus 17 upon 18, right? And now you can get the x comma y, right? Use the section formula and get it, right? So minus 4 by 9 is equal to 2x minus 11 by 2 upon 3. So get x from here, and minus 17 upon 18 is nothing but 2y minus 6 upon 3. So get your y here. So now you get the orthocenter rule, circumcenter rule. Is this clear, students? Is this clear? Solve this and get your circumcenter. Is this clear? So every time if the triangle, the line of the triangles are given, so you will be using this formula only, because finding the angle is it's very hectic. Okay, because you have to find the angle, then you have to do the sign of those angle. Maybe the angle is not in the standard form, so how you will calculate, right? So there will be some complication along with that. So that's why it's best that you use this method to find the orthocenter, circumcenter, all these formulas. Is this clear? Any doubt, students? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is there any doubt regarding this? Quickly let me know in the chat box so that I can understand. Clear? Okay. Okay, very good. If it is clear, so now let's proceed. So student, now we were talking about the angle between two straight line in the last class, right? Angle between two straight line. And in there I said that if the angle between the two line is theta, which is acute angle triangle. Acute angle. I'm talking about the acute angle. Right? Acute angle between, let's say this is line L1 and this is your line L2. L2 has the slope M2 and L1 line has slope M1. So what is the angle between the two lines? Mod of M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 M2. Right? This thing we discussed in the last class. And also I said that if M1 is equal to M2, it implies line is parallel. So if L1 is AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, then L2 you can assume AX plus BY plus lambda is equal to 0, because their slope is equal. Okay, only the constant term will get changed, right? Okay, so this was the for parallel line. And similarly we talked about if the line is perpendicular, then your M1 into M2 is minus 1, M1 M2 minus 1. So in there I said that if your line L1 is AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0, then you can assume your line L2 as, tell me quickly in the chat box. It has slope. How much is the slope? Minus A by B. And L2 is perpendicular to L1. So what would be the slope of L2? Minus 1 upon minus A by B, which is B by A. So it implies you can assume your L2 as, yes, Bx minus Ay plus lambda is equal to 0. Is this clear, students? These two things we have talked about in the last class, right? If the lines are parallel, if the lines are perpendicular, if the slope is equal, then lines are parallel. If the product of slope M1, M2 is minus 1, then the line are perpendicular. So these two things we have talked about. So now on continuation of that, the third is if M1, M2 is 1, means tan theta 1 into tan theta 2 is equal to 1. So देखो tan theta 1 into tan theta 2 is 1. So it implies tan theta 1 कितना आ गया? 1 upon tan theta 2, which is cot theta 2. So it implies tan theta 1 कितना आ गया? Tan pi by 2 minus theta 2. Right? So it implies theta 1 is nothing but pi by 2 minus theta 2. It implies theta 1 plus theta 2 कितना आ गया? Pi by 2. Right? So this is the same thing I have written here. If your product of slope is 1, if M1 into M1 is 1, then the lines are making complementary angle with x-axis. अगर एक लाइन 30 डिग्री बनाएगी तो दूसरी लाइन ऑटोमेटिकली 60 डिग्री बनाएगी. Okay, so this thing you can remember. Clear? Any doubt, students? Any doubt in regarding this? Clear? Okay. So now similarly, if your sum of the slope is 0, means tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 is 0. मतलब कि एक ऐसे सोचो, एक L1 लाइन का स्लोप 2 है, L2 लाइन का स्लोप minus 2 है. So what you can infer from this information is this, that tan theta 1 is nothing but minus tan theta 2. And from the trigonometry also you can say that tan theta 2, this can be written as pi minus theta 2. Tan pi minus theta is tan minus tan theta, right? So minus tan theta 2 I can write as tan of pi minus theta by 2, right? So it implies theta 1 is pi minus theta 2. तो यहाँ से क्या आ रहा है, theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to pi. Means if your sum of the slope is 0, then line makes supplementary angle with x-axis. Is this clear, everyone? Students, is this clear? If the sum of the slope is 0, then your line will make supplementary angle with the x-axis. Everyone, tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? These four things are clear or not? Tell me. Okay? Chalo. So if it is clear, then let's proceed. So now let's solve one question on this. Question is saying that find the equation of straight line passing through 2, 3, which makes an angle 60 degree with this line. Okay, this is your question. Means let's say this is your line L, which is x plus root 3y plus 3 root 3 is equal to 0. So we have to find the equation of a line which is passing through 2, 3. Let's say 2, 3 is there. Okay, which is passing through 2, 3, and this line is making an angle 60 degree with our given line. So we have to find. So how you will proceed? Let the slope of the required line is m. Okay, let slope of required line, let slope of required line m. So now the angle between two line is 60 degree. So it implies you can say that tan 60 degree kitna hoga? Tan 60 degree is m1. What is the slope of this line? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? What is the slope of this line? Slope of L. Can anyone tell me in the chat box slope of the given line? Quickly in the chat box. Minus, yes, very good, minus 1 by root 3 minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. So m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2, right? Angle between line tan 60 degrees root 3. Yeah, m1 ml is slope of L is minus 1 by root 3. So 1 plus 1 by root 3. Now 1 minus m by root 3, right? तो यहां से क्या आ गया? root 3 is nothing but LCM ले लो, root 3 m plus 1 upon root 3 minus m, right? Now mod x is equal to, now everybody knows this, if mod x is equal to a, it implies x क्या होगा? A or minus a. So similarly mod of this thing is equal to root 3. So there are two things you can infer. Okay, let me write down quick again, that root 3 m plus 1 upon root 3 minus m कितना हो जाएगा? Plus minus root 3, either plus root 3 or minus root 3. So now take the case 1, case 2. What is case 1? Case 1 क्या है कि when your root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 minus m is equal to root 3. Case 2 क्या होगा? When root 3 m plus 1 upon root 3 minus m is equal to minus root 3. Clear? तो यहां से solve करके देखो, what you will get? Cross multiply root 3m plus 1 is equal to 3 minus root 3m. So there you get 2 root 3 times m is equal to 2. M is nothing but 1 by root 3. Okay, so now we get the one slope which is 1 by root 3. So yeah, corresponding to this slope, what would be the line? Line is passing through 2, 3 and the slope is now 1 by root 3. So required line कितनी हो जाएगी? Y minus 3 is equal to slope x minus 2. So this is the one line. Okay, now corresponding to this, what you will get? Root 3 m plus 1 is equal to minus 3 plus root 3m. Clear? तो देखो अब what many people do is that they get cancel the root 3 and now 1 equal to minus root 3, which is not possible. Then they just reject this case. No, please don't do that. This is very important. So whenever you see this kind of things happening, that this is absurd relation is coming, right? 1 equal to minus 3. So it means your line is perpendicular. Your line is making a slope of pi by 2, making a slope of infinity, right? So it implies your tan theta, that line with x-axis making pi by 2 angle. Tan theta is, so it means theta, this angle is pi by 2. So slope कितना हो जाएगा? Infinity. Okay, so many people get it wrong, that they just cancel out and 1 equal to minus 3, which is wrong. So they just reject. No. It means the slope of the line is infinity. The line is making a pi by 2 angle with your positive x-axis. So now how you will write this equation? How you will write the equation? Line is passing through, देखो simple सी बात है, line is passing through 2,3 and now line is perpendicular to x-axis. So it means line is perpendicular to x-axis and passing through 2,3. So in the complete line, your x coordinate is not changing, but only y coordinate is changing. So that's why you can say that equation of line क्या आ गया? Equation of line is x minus 2 is equal to 0, x is equal to. Okay, or you can do like this also, that line making slope 3, slope of infinity, और ऐसे कर सकते हो that y minus 3 is equal to infinity times x minus 2. infinity को यहाँ ले आओ तो y minus 3 upon infinity 0, right? Crudely I am doing, okay, crudely I am doing. This is not the right way of writing it, okay? This is not the right way. Infinity into x minus 2. I am just want you to see that how you are writing x equal to 2, okay? Or you can just use your visualization that line is perpendicular to x-axis and line is passing through 2,3. So it means line in this complete line, my x coordinate will always be 2. So x is equal to 2 is the equation of line. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? So there are two such line exist, which is making pi by 2 angle, which is making 60-degree angle with each other, with that line. Clear, everyone? Students, is this clear? Let me know quickly in the chat box how many of you understand this question. Quickly let me know in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. How many of you understand? Clear? Okay. If it is clear, shall I move further? Everyone, tell me quickly. Can I move further? Okay. Chalo. If it is clear, then let's proceed. Okay. So now one more question on this. The question is saying that a straight line x by a plus y by b equal to 1 cuts the coordinate axis at a and b. Okay. Question क्या बोल रहा है? This line cuts the coordinate axis at a and b. So actually you can see from this line x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is nothing but the intercept form, right? Intercept form of the line. So this is a and this is b. So b is nothing but 0, b, and your a is a, 0, right? Cuts the coordinate axis at a and b. Okay. A line perpendicular to this line cuts them at p and q. So there is a line perpendicular to this line. Okay, maybe like this. One second. Maybe the line which is perpendicular to this line is like this. Just let me draw. Maybe it is like this. Okay, so this line, this is the equation of what the line is saying. Okay, that line. And in the white, this is the equation of x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So a line perpendicular to this line cuts them at p and q. So now this orange line cuts our coordinate axis at P and Q. So find the locus of the point of intersection of AQ and BP. Okay. Is this clear? Question is clear or not? Tell me. So AQ तो ये आ गया, AQ and BP. So इनका जो point of intersection होगा, so that we have to find the locus of that. Okay. So पहले तो BP बाद में बनाएंगे. So student, everybody understand this question, this scene understand? चलो. So first of all, student, tell me, if you observe in triangle ABQ, this triangle ABQ, okay, okay. So let's call this point E. So QE is perpendicular to AB. Yes or no? QE is perpendicular to AB. Okay. So this in this triangle also, these are coordinate axis. So this is perpendicular. So let's call this O. This is origin. Also AO perpendicular to AO is perpendicular to BQ. AO is perpendicular to BQ. So it means AO and QE, these two are altitude of triangle and they are intersecting at P. Yes or no? They are intersecting at P. So it implies, what is P? P is orthocenter. Orthocenter of triangle ABQ. Is this clear, everyone? Tell me. So from the observation, we can say now that P point is the orthocenter of the triangle ABQ. Why? Because the P point is the point of intersection of the two altitudes of the triangle, and we know that all the three altitudes of the triangle are concurrent. So it means third altitude will also pass from P only, right? So it means that line BP, the line BP that they are talking about, this line BP is also passing through the orthocenter. So it means when it intersect AQ, it will be perpendicular. Clear? Is this clear or not? So it means this line BP is perpendicular to AQ. Okay. So now we have to find the locus of point of intersection of AQ and BP. So this point का locus बताना है. So let's call this point X. Okay. So now we have to find the locus. Locus कैसे निकालोगे आप बताओ मुझे? Can anybody tell me? Can anyone tell me in the chat box how you will find the locus? So you just use this fact only. देखो, this line, from the observation you can see that this line BX, let's call this some, let's give it some different length because we have given the name X to x-axis, right? So let's call this P. Let's call this, let's say B point. No, B point be occupied. Let's call this C point. Okay, this is C point, this is C point. So देखो, everyone please focus here. As you know that P is your orthocenter, P is orthocenter. So BP, this line will be perpendicular to AQ. So ये perpendicular होगा just because your P is orthocenter. So now you can say that BP and BC and AQ, AC. What I'm saying is BC and AC are perpendicular to each other. Means देखो मैं एक बार दोबारा बना देता हूं. ये लाइन है, ओके, ये A पॉइंट है, ये B पॉइंट है, some different line, maybe this is point P, this is point Q. Okay, so question is saying this, find the locus of point of intersection of AQ. So this is AQ, this is AQ, and BP, this is BP. So from our observation we found out that P is the orthocenter of the triangle ABQ. So it means this is perpendicular. So let's call this point C. So BC and AC is perpendicular. So let's call this point H comma K. ये तो A comma 0 हो गया, and this is nothing but 0 comma B. So slope of BC into slope of AC कितना होना चाहिए? -1. What is slope of BC? What is slope of BC? K minus B upon H minus 0. What is slope of AC? What is slope of AC? K minus 0 upon H minus A is equal to -1. So this is your locus, K minus B into K plus H into H minus A is equal to 0. So it is nothing but X into X minus A plus Y into Y minus B is equal to 0. So this is your required locus. Required. Clear? Everyone, tell me quickly in the chat box how many of you understand this question. Raise your hand. How many of you have understand this question? Quickly raise your hand. This is very important question, okay? This is very important question because you just using the geometry only, right? From the what if you have seen from the figure, you can say that P is the orthocenter. P अगर orthocenter होगा, it means BP is the altitude on the AQ. तो BC perpendicular हो जाएगा, तो M1 M2 -1 कर दो, so you will get your locus. Clear? Is this clear, students? Is there any doubt in this question? Let me know quickly. Is there any doubt? Okay. So if there is no doubt, then let's proceed further. So now let's discuss about the position of a point with respect to a line. Okay. What I meant to say is, the first thing is, if the points are lying on the same side of line, means let's say this is your line L, which is AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. This is your line L. And let's say this is point A, which is x1 comma y1. This is point B, which is x2 comma y2. So as you can see, with respect to L, both A and B are on the upside of the line. So it means both A and B are on the same side of the line, right? So whenever the 2 points are on the same side of line, so it implies what if I'm right, this A x1 plus B y1 plus C into A x2 plus B y2 plus C will be greater than 0. What does this mean? It means, what is this? A x1 plus B y1 plus C. It means just put the point A x1 comma y1 in the line. So L में x1 comma y1 put कर दो. What is this? Put x2 comma y2 in your line. Again put x2 comma y2 in your L. So L into x1 comma y1 into L comma x2 comma y2 is greater than 0. So it means your this ax1 plus by1 plus c and ax2 plus by2 plus c are of same sign. Okay, so whenever 2 points are on the same side of line, so अगर तुमने वो point को put in the line, so you will get some number, right? Definitely not 0. Why? Because the point is not on the line. So there will be some number, let's say 2. Okay, so 2 is a positive quantity. So after putting the point B in the line, so you will get some positive number only. Let's say 10, 9, 8. So if you're getting from a negative number, so obviously let me explain it in using some example. So एक छोटा सा example कर लेते हैं. जैसे मान लो ये line है x plus y is equal to 1. This is line x plus y is equal to 1. ये सबको पता है. This is 1, 0 and this is 0, 1. Clear? चलो. So what is this? Let's say this is nothing but 5, 0, 5, 0, and this is a point 5, 0. B point is, let's say 5, 1. Okay. With respect to this line, this A and B are on the same side. So if I ask you what is L, L is nothing but x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So put L of A. What is L of A? Put 5, 0 in the line. What you are getting? 5 plus 0 minus 1, which is 4. What is L of B? Put 5, 1 in the line. Sorry, 5, 1 in the line. What you are getting? 5 plus 1 minus 1, which is 5. So L of A is positive. L of B is also positive. So L of A and L of B are of same sign. Okay. So that is what I'm saying. So if two lines are lying on the same side, so it means after putting the points on the line, you will get the same sign. Either both will be positive, positive, or both will be negative, negative. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear? Okay. So now, in the similar way, if the two lines are on the opposite side of the line, means let's say this is your line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and this is one point a, x1 comma y1. This is another point b, x2 comma y2. So with respect to line, you can say that one point is above the line and another point is below the line. So this means the point a and b are on the opposite side of line. So it means on putting this point, you will get the negative sign. You will get the negative sign. Means ax1 plus by1 plus c into ax2 plus by2 plus c less than 0. So means L of x1 comma y1 into L of x2 comma y2 is less than 0. Is this clear, students? It implies L of x1 comma y1 and L of x2 comma y2 are of opposite sign. Everyone clear? Is this clear, student? So this thing you have to remember. This is very important. तो एक छोटा सा एग्जांपल देख लो. चलो वही एग्जांपल देखते हैं या कुछ चेंज करना है. So let's say this is your line. Let's say this line is let's say x by 4 plus y by 9 is equal to 1. So obviously this is nothing but 4 comma 0. This is nothing but 0 comma 9. So this is point, let's say this is a point which is 1 comma 0, and let's say this is b point which is 7 comma 0. Okay, 1 comma 0 and let's say 7 comma 0. Okay, clear? What is L? L is nothing but x by 4 minus y by 9 minus 1 is equal to 0. What is L of A? L of A is nothing but L of 1 comma 0, which is nothing but 1 by 4 minus 1, which is less than 0. What is L of B? L of B is nothing but put x comma y 7 comma 0, which is 7 by 4 minus 1, which is greater than 0. Right? So L of A and L of B are of opposite sign. One is negative, then another one is positive. They has to be because A and B are lying on the opposite side of line. Is this clear? The theory is clear. So if 2 points are lying on the opposite side of line, then after putting the point in the line and product of this, you will get negative. So L of A into L of B is less than 0. If 2 points are on the same side of line, then L of A into L of B is greater than 0. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Okay. So let's solve one question on this. Small question. Question क्या बोल रहा है? If line A, if A comma A square lie between x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 and 4x plus 4y minus 3 equal to 0, then range of A. सबसे पहले ये लाइन क्या है? x plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Let's call this L1. This is line L2, which is 4x plus 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. So what is this? This point is, let's say, A point, which is A comma A square. Okay. So student, if I ask you that with respect to your L1, the A point is lying below the line, and with respect to L2, your A point is lying above the line. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? So it, or before that, there is one thing that I can tell you. Otherwise, you will get just confused. It is not a big deal. Just everyone, please focus here. Yeah. So see, what I'm saying is, let's say this is your line L1 and this is your line L2, and this is some point A, let's say x1 comma y1. Okay. So with respect to L1 and L2, the point A is lying on the below side. Yes or no? Below the L1, below the L2. So it means point A is lying on the same side of the L1 and L2, right? Point A is lying on the same side of L1 and L2. So it implies L1A into L2A will be greater than 0. Is this clear? And similarly, let's say this is L1, this is L2, and this is your point A, which is x1 comma y1. So now with respect to L1, see, with respect to L1, point A is lying below the L1. With respect to L2, point A is lying above the L1. L2, yes. So point A is lying on the opposite side of L1 and L2. So it implies L1A into L2B is less than 0. That is, replace your, in L1 replace x1 comma y1, and in L2 x1 comma y1, you will get negative sign. Clear? So this thing you should remember. Okay, is this clear? So if the one point is lying on the same side of the line with respect to the line, then you will say that L1A into L2A will be of same sign, so greater than 0. If with respect to both lines the point is lying on the opposite side, then L1A into L2B is less than 0. Clear? It means L1A and L2B are of the opposite side. Okay. So now if I ask you, this point A clearly is on the opposite side, right? Clearly point A is lying on the opposite side, of L1 and L2. So it implies L1 of that point into L2 that point will be less than 0. How many of you understand this? Quickly raise your hand if you have understand. Everyone, quickly let me know. Quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understand this. Janvi Balari, Davangri. Yes, very good, sweetie, very good. Okay, very good. Right? So now put, what is this? Replace x and y in line L1 with a and a square. So it is nothing but a plus a square minus 2 into, replace x and y with a and a square. So 4, instead of x you will write a, instead of y you will write a square minus 3 less than 0. सिंपल. तो इसको थोड़ा फैक्टराइज कर लो. ये कितना आ गया? ये लिखा है a स्क्वायर प्लस a माइनस 2. व्हाट इज दिस? 4a स्क्वायर minus 3, and this is written 4a. okay, less than 0. clear? तो इसको और अच्छे से लिख लो. इसको फैक्टराइज करके लिख सकते हो a plus 2 into a minus 1, and factorizing this, what you can write? 4a square, you can write this as, let's say, minus 12. So 6 into 2, so minus 2a plus 6a minus 3. So this is nothing but, let me just turn down the page, a plus 2, a minus 1, 4a square minus 2a plus 6a minus 3 less than 0. So it implies a plus 2, a minus 1, factorize kar lo, 2a common, so 2a minus 1 plus 3 common, 2a minus 1 less than 0. What is this? A minus 1, a plus 2, 2a minus 1, 2a plus 3 less than 0. Right? So now inequality itne detail mein padha tha. What do you do? Mark the critical point and mark them on the number line in increasing order. So this is a minus 1, it is 0 at x is equal a equal to 1. A plus 2 is 0 at minus a equal to minus 2. 2a minus 1 is 0 at a equal to 1 by 2. And 2a plus 3 is 0 at a equal to minus 3 by 2. Clear? So now mark the point plus minus plus. So greater than a pe plus, between half and 1, minus between minus 3 by 2 and half, plus between minus half minus 3 by 2, minus plus. So we are interested in minus region. We are interested in minus region. So it implies a kitna aa gaya? Minus 2 se minus 3 by 2 union 1 by 2 2. So this is your answer. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Everyone, clear? So line, yes, very good, very good. Very good. So the points are lying on the opposite side of the line. So just replace your xy with the points, and then it would be less than 0. Product of L1A into L2A will be less than 0, right? Very good. So if it is clear, students, so let's proceed further. Okay, let's proceed further. So now we will see about the perpendicular distance. Okay, means first is perpendicular distance of a point from a given line. Means let's say there is a line is given, line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and the point P is given h comma k. So question is asking us to find the perpendicular distance of this point from the line. So this perpendicular distance. So this is t. Okay. So how you will do? So there is a direct formula. The procedure is not important for this one. Okay. You just every time you have just proof is not important. You just have to remember the formula only. So d is nothing but mod of, let's say it would be easier if you will remember instead of h comma k, x1 comma y1. Okay, x1 comma y1. So what is the answer? Perpendicular distance, what do you do? Ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root of a square plus b square. This is the perpendicular distance. Okay, what is the perpendicular distance? How you are getting it? If you want to find the perpendicular distance of point x1 comma y1 from this line, so just simply replace x and y with the point x1 y1, and now take the under root of a square plus b square in the denominator. And why this modulus? Because we are interested in the distance, so it has to be positive. So that's why modulus. Is this clear, students? Students, what is the perpendicular distance of a point from a line ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root a square plus b square? Simple. As simple as that. Clear? So if it is clear, so let's solve one small problem on it. So question is saying that find the perpendicular distance of a point from this line. So again, what you do? Line is given. What is line? 6x plus 8y plus 10 is equal to 0. What is point? Point is 2, 3. Okay, point is 2, 3. So this distance they are asking us, this distance. How you will find? Distance is ax1 6 into 2 plus by1 8 into 3 plus 10 divided by under root of a square plus b square. Simple. So अब इसको कैलकुलेट कर लो. d कितना आ गया? 12 plus 24. 12 plus 24 36 plus 10 46 upon root 100, which is 10. So distance is 4.6 unit. 4.6 unit. This is the distance. Is this clear? वैसे डेसिमल में लिखते नहीं है, मतलब I will prefer fraction, just मैंने ऐसे लिख दिया 23/5. Distance is 23/5. Okay. Now you understand how to find the distance between the point from a line. Okay. Just replace your x comma y with the point, and now take the under root of a square plus b square in the denominator. That's it. Clear? Okay. So if it is clear, so now the second is in the similar exact way, if there is two parallel line, means distance of between two parallel lines. If see, one thing you should note that whenever I'm talking about the distance, by default we are talking about the perpendicular distance. Okay, and even in the question, if they ask you find the distance between line, so it just makes sense that you find the perpendicular distance. Okay, why? See, if this is, let's say, line, okay, or from the point also, if they are asking you to find the point distance of a point, ये भी distance है, ये भी distance है, ये भी distance है, ये भी distance है, वैसे तो infinite distance है, but we are interested in this distance, perpendicular distance. Okay, so if even in the question they have not mentioned the perpendicular distance, so by default you just take this as a perpendicular. Okay, Similarly, distance between two line means I am interested in the perpendicular distance. So let's say this line L1 is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This line L2. These two lines are perpendicular. So means coefficient of x and y will remain unchanged. So ax plus by. So only difference is the constant. Like this. Right? Yes or no? तो इसको क्या करो? C1 और C2 लिख लो. Okay. Let's say this is C1 and this is C2. Okay. So what is the distance? Distance between the line. This is distance I'm talking about. This distance D. So simply what you do, distance is nothing but difference of the coefficient constant term C1 minus C2 upon under root a square plus b square. This is the distance between the two parallel lines. Is this clear, students? Clear? So you make sure that the line, if the two lines are parallel, the coefficient of x and y are equal. Okay, a b b. Then only you are able to apply this formula. Okay. For example, let's say distance between the line L1 is given 3x plus 4y plus 5 is equal to 0, and second line is given 9x plus 12y plus 99 equal to 0. So first of all, make this in the equal constant, in the same coefficient. So what do you do? Rewrite this L2 as divide by 3. 3x plus 4y plus 33 is equal to 0. Okay, divide by 3. So this is the form, this is the two line that you will use. This form and this form. Now, what is the distance between the line? Distance between the line is nothing but the difference of their constant term. So 5 minus 33 upon under root a square plus b square. So distance kitna aa gaya? What is this? 5 minus 33 is 28. 28 by 5. ऐसी गलती करोगे तो कहां से काम चलेगा? 5 माइनस 33 को 33 माइनस 5 को 27 कैसे बता सकते हो यार? ओके, गलती ऐसी मत करो. गलती भी करो तो थोड़ी बड़ी गलती करो ना. इतनी छोटी छोटी 1 + 1 = 2 कब तक करो? 1 + 1 = 3 कब तक करोगे? इसको गलती नहीं मान सकते. दिस इज कॉल्ड ब्लंडर. ओके, कोई नहीं, इट हैपेंस. यस, द डिस्टेंस इज 28 by 5. The thing is clear that the distance between the two parallel lines C1 minus C2 upon under root a square plus b square. Okay, everyone clear? Any doubt, students? Any doubt so far? Chalo, if it is clear, students, so now let's see the area of parallelogram. Okay, area of parallelogram. So means, let's say this is a parallelogram. Okay, this is a parallelogram, right? Clearly this is a b c d. So let's see this line. Write this as y is equal to m1x plus c1, right? कोई slope होगा, right? So this ab and cd is parallel, so y is equal to m1x plus c2. इस फॉर्म में होगी ये लाइन, right? Because the two lines are parallel, तो slope तो सेम ही होगा. Similarly, write this as bc, like y is equal to m2x plus, let's say, d1. So this is line which is parallel to the bc, so y is equal to m2x plus d2. Is this clear, students? Clear? Chalo. So first of all, tell me, and this is nothing but the perpendicular distance. Perpendicular distance क्या है? ये, this is d. Let's call this p1. Okay, so if I ask you area of parallelogram, how you will say? Area of parallelogram is nothing but base into height, right? What is base? AB. What is height? P1. Clear? Clear, right? Okay. चलो, इफ इट इज क्लियर तो अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. तो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज नाउ, ओके, so this is your parallelogram, this is your parallelogram, okay, a b c d, this is nothing but distance, perpendicular distance p1, okay. So what I'm doing is now extend this, okay, and drop a perpendicular from a on this line, perpendicular, okay. I'm calling this as p2, okay. Let's assume that this angle is theta, the angle between these two lines, this line is, and this angle is theta, so this angle is theta, so this line and this line is parallel, so it will be also theta, right? Right, okay. So if I ask you in triangle, let's say this point is, let's say E, in triangle a b e, what is sin theta? What is sin theta? p base upon perpendicular upon hypotenuse, sin theta में sin theta क्या होगा? p2 upon ab, so it implies what is ab, students? ab is nothing but p2 cosec theta. Is this clear so far? So far you are with me? ab is p2 cosec theta, right? So now एरिया ऑफ ट्रायंगल कितना आ गया? एरिया कितना आ गया? p1 p2 cosec थीटा, राइट? p1 p2 cosec थीटा, क्लियर? p1 p2 cosec थीटा, चलो ये भी क्लियर है. So now let's proceed. What is theta? Theta is angle between these two lines. What is this line? Y is equal to m1x plus c1. This line is y is equal to m1x plus c2. This line is y is equal to m2x plus d1. This line is y is equal to m2x plus d2. p1 क्या है? What is p1? p1 is the perpendicular distance between these line, between ab and cd. p1 is the perpendicular distance between ab and cd, right? And what is p2? p2 is perpendicular distance between your line ad and cb, right? So you can say that p1 कितना आ जाएगा फिर? Tell me what is p1? अभी देखे हमने distance between two parallel line. So this line ab and cd, what is the distance? p1 is c1 minus c2 upon under root 1 plus m1 square magnitude. Similarly p2 कितना आ जाएगा? Distance between this line and this line, which is d1 minus d2 upon under root 1 plus m2 square. Clear? Okay. Now what is theta, students? Theta is the angle between, theta क्या है? Angle between line AB and AD. So if there are two lines, एक का slope m1 है, दूसरे का slope m2 है, तो clearly you can find the angle between them, right? So tan theta कैसे लिखोगे? Tan theta is m1 minus m2 upon 1 plus m1 m2. सही है ना? Right? So in this triangle, if tan theta is known, so you can find the cosec theta. So this is nothing but m1 minus m2. This is 1 plus m1 m2. What would be this? Cosec theta. This hypotenuse is under root of this square plus this square. So 1 plus m1 m2 का whole square plus m1 minus m2 का whole square. Clear? So now if I ask you what is cosec theta? What is this cosec theta? Hypotenuse upon perpendicular, which is under root of 1 plus m1 m2 का whole square plus m1 minus m2 का whole square upon m1 minus m2, and we have to use the magnitude because we are taking the angle theta acute, so cosec theta भी positive value आएगी, right? So far clear, students? So far so far clear or not? Tell me, how many of you have doubt regarding this? Okay, how many of you have doubt regarding this? No one? Clear? Let me know quickly in the chat box. Okay, chalo. If it is clear, so what is this? एक्सपेंड कर दो, अंडर रूट ऑफ ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab. सिमिलरली m1 माइनस m2 का होल स्क्वायर इज m1 स्क्वायर प्लस m2 स्क्वायर माइनस 2m1 m2 upon mod m1 minus m2. So this and this cancel out. So what is cosec theta? Cosec theta is under root of 1 plus m1 square plus m2 square plus m1 square m2 square upon mod m1 minus m2. देखो इसको कैसे लिख सकते हो? This can be written as under root of 1 plus m1 square. देखो यहाँ से m1 यहाँ से m2 कॉमन लो, m2 into 1 plus m1 square. So 1 plus m1 square into 1 plus m2 square upon mod m1 minus m2. क्लियर? कितना आ गया? अंडर रूट ऑफ 1 plus m1 square into 1 plus m2 square. क्लियर? क्लियर? चलो, if it is clear, let's proceed. So now cosec theta, now we have P1, we have P2, we have. So what is area? Area is P1 P2 cosec theta. What is P1? C1 minus C2 upon under root 1 plus m1 m2 square. So C1 minus C2 upon under root 1 plus m1 square. Similarly, what is P2? D1 minus D2 upon under root of 1 plus m2 square. What is cosec theta? Under root of 1 plus m1 square under root of 1 plus m2 square. सेपरेट हो जाएंगे ना, अंडर रूट a इंटू बी क्या होता है? रूट a इंटू रूट बी, है ना? इसको अलग लिख लो, 1 plus m1 square अंडर रूट ऑफ 1 plus m2 square अपॉन मोड m1 minus m2 अपॉन मोड m1 minus m2. क्लियर? क्लियर? कितना आ गया ये? This and this cancel out, 1 plus under root of 1 plus m2 square, this and this cancel out. So finally area कितना आ गया? Under root of, sorry, modulus of c1 minus c2 into d1 minus d2 upon m1 minus m2. So this is your area. Clear? So this is your area. So what is the area of the parallelogram? Modulus of c1 minus c2, modulus of c1 minus c2 upon m1 minus m2. area is, area कितना आ जाएगा? लिख लो आराम से. So this is very very important formula. c1 minus c2 d1 minus d2 upon m1 minus m2 का, that is modulus. So this is the area. Clear? Very very important formula, area of parallelogram. Clear? Clear? So देखो क्या किया मैंने. So everyone please notice one thing here, that the line along the lines of the parallelogram जो हमने assume करी है, they are in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So if the line is given in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, तो सबसे पहले उसको y is equal to mx plus c टाइप में लिखो, all the 4 lines, and now you know your what is m1, what is m2, what is c1, what is c2, d1 and d2, and then you can find the area. Clear? Is this clear or not? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Any doubts regarding this? Okay. So बस area को हमने यूज किया बेस इंटू हाइपोटेनियस. सो बेस इंटू बेस इंटू हाइट. तो बेस इंटू हाइट से अपन ने डिराइव करते गए, राइट? वहां से अपन एरिया ने निकाल लिया, राइट? वी गॉट द एरिया. Any doubt so far? If you have any doubt, student, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me if you have any doubt. Is there any doubt? Okay, if there is no doubt, then okay, उससे पहले एक काम करते हैं, क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं छोटा सा. ओके, छोटा सा क्वेश्चन कर लेते हैं. लेट्स से ऐसी एग्जांपल मान लो, जैसे एग्जांपल क्या है, मान लो दिस इज योर पैरेललोग्राम. लेट्स से दिस इज योर पैरेललोग्राम. let's say this line is A, B, C, D. This line is, let's say 2x plus 4y plus, let's say 6 is equal to 0. This line is, let's say 2x plus 4y plus, let's say 9 is equal to 0. Okay. And let's say this line is, or let's say x plus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. And let's say this line is x plus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. Okay. A, B, find the area of ABCD. ये क्वेश्चन ने बोला है, find the area of ABCD. Okay. तो clearly AB and CD are parallel, slope बराबर है. BC and AD are parallel, so, right? Slope are equal, so it means ABCD is a parallelogram. So formula हमें पता है, what is the area of parallelogram? C1 minus C2 into D1 minus D2 upon M1 minus M2. But the thing is, we have to convert these lines in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Then only we can able to write this. Okay. So let's say this is line L1, this is line L2, this is line L3, this is line L4. तो मैं एक को convert करके दिखा देता हूँ. Okay. So let's say 2x plus 4y is plus 6 is equal to 0. So it means 4y is equal to minus 2x minus 6. What is y? Minus 2x minus 6 by 4, which is minus x by 2 minus 3 by 2. Clear? So it means if you have to write the equation of line along the parallelogram, so then you will have to write in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. So there you will write L1 is as y is equal to minus x by 2 minus 3 by 2. And you can say here, what is y? Y is equal to minus x by 2 minus 9 by 4. Okay. Similarly, this is L1, this is L3. What would be L2? Tell me. X plus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. Then 4y, L2 क्या है? X plus 4y plus 2 is equal to 0. X plus 4y plus 2 equal to 0. 4y is nothing but minus x minus 2. What is phi? Minus 1 by 4 into x minus 1 by 2. Right? So this can be written as y is equal to minus x by 2. Sorry, 4x. 1 second. Yes, minus x by 4. Minus x by 4 minus 1 by 2. Similarly, this L4 can be written as y is equal to minus x by 4 minus 2. So now you have written all the 4 lines in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So now what is the area? Now what is the area? Area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is nothing but modulus of C1 minus C2 into D1 minus D2 upon M1 minus M2. Okay. So if I ask you what is C1, what is C2? What is C1, what is C2? C1 is minus 3 by 2. यहाँ से C1 कितना आ गया? Minus 3 by 2. C2 कितना आ गया? Minus 9 by 4. What is D1? D1 is minus half the constant terms. What is D2? Minus 2. Right? So C1 minus C2 minus 3 by 2 minus of minus 9 by 4. Minus 3 by 2 plus 9 by 4 into what is D1? Minus half. What is D2? Minus 2. So plus 2 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. Divided by. What is M1? What is M1, students? Slope of this line, which is minus half. Right? What is M2? Slope of these lines, which is minus 1 by 4. So M1 minus M2. M1 minus M2, which is minus half plus 1 by 4. So this would be your area. अब इसको कैलकुलेट कर लो थोड़ा. कितना आ गया? Minus 6 by 4 plus 9 by 4, which is 3 by 4 into 3 by 2 upon 1 by 4. Right? Area is nothing but 9 by 2 unit square. So the area of parallelogram enclosed by these 4 lines is 9/2 unit square. How many of you got this? How many of you understand this question? Tell me. How many of you understand? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Is there any doubt? So whenever you are finding the area of parallelogram, first convert the line in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Yes, very good. Y is equal to mx plus c. And then after converting the line in the y equal to mx plus c, then you can easily see what is the slope m1, what is m2, what is c1, c2, d1, d2, and then just substitute the value and get the answer. Okay. Any doubt, students, so far? Clear? So the parallelogram is clear. Area of parallelogram, distance between two lines is c1 minus c, distance between two parallel lines, c1 minus c2 upon under root a1 square, a square plus b square. Distance of a point P from a line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is ax1 plus by1 plus c upon under root a square plus b square. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. Okay. That's it for today, students. Okay, that's it for today. So in the next class, we are going to start our discussion on the concurrency of line. Okay. So in the meanwhile, please solve these 2 questions as your homework question. Okay. These 2 questions as homework. So this question is an important question. So please solve this. Both of them are important, but this I will request everyone to at least attempt the first question. This question is very important. Okay. So thank you everyone. That's it for today. We will meet in the next class. Okay. Bye everyone. Take care. Take care everyone.